summer of 2020. I was about to turn 12, so I was 11 at the time, when I watched porn and checked off for the first ever time. A long period, for a few years, I was really addicted, checked off every single day. About 1.5 years ago, I really got into self-improvement, and I thought I dialed it in. I did not watch porn for like a few weeks, a few months, but every single time when I thought I was finally free of the chains, I relapsed. Maybe it was after 7 days, I had like a 3-month streak, but that also came to an end. And every single time I tried my absolute best, but I would keep relapsing. You are probably similar to me. And I understand the problem here. We just started way too young. If you start watching porn at like age 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, it now gets ingrained into your child's mind. You are still a child. That, hey, porn is associated with dealing with stress. If you want pleasure, go and watch porn. It is still a problem if you start at like age 16, 17. But now imagine a little kid. So I'm looking at my sister, she's 11 right now. And I think to myself, at her age, I don't even want to complete the sentence. But it is because you started so young that the roots are so deep inside of you that the regular protocol of, hey bro, just temper it down, watch it maybe like once a month, and you'll be fine, or there won't be like side effects. For guys like us who have been like so addicted, this does not work. As I mentioned, 1 year ago, I thought I was clear of porn. I thought I would never watch porn in my life. From that time, I've still watched it, I think, like 10 times, maybe even 15 times. So you might think, okay, 15 times of checking off in 1 year time, that isn't that much. Still a vapor. So right now I'm clean for about a month. You might think, oh, you have not the credibility. But I just feel right now that it is so different from the other times. And in this video, I'm going to give you the tips that help me change this. First, understand, like I've been so transparent here. I could say, yes, I've been clear of watching porn for 2 years so that I would get more views. But I'm being like honest, bro, it's just a month. 1 month ago, I did it like, I checked off without porn, it was actually, and I'm ashamed of that. So remember all the guys in the comments who are talking about nofap. When they're talking about their nofap streak, usually you can easily divide the number they are saying by 3 or 4. So they are saying, I've been clean for 7 months, they've just been clean over a month. Because I made this mistake myself. Like my friends would ask me, oh, have you still not watched porn? And I did a few times, but I could not really, that would hurt my ego so much, because then I would say, hey, I'm not a strong enough man to admit that I did watch it. I could not control myself. That hurts. So I would say, no, yes, I've been clear for like 1.5 years now, I think. So understand that a lot of people struggle with this. The thing you need to dial in is you need to have a reason to quit porn. If you just want to quit because you heard online that, oh yeah, it's good for you, oh, it might decrease your testosterone if you watch porn every single day. You need to have a fire inside of you when you want to cut out this stuff. For me, it was a combination of religion and an FTE. So I will come into religion in a minute, but an FTE is basically this, I won't swear. But what this means is after I relapsed for like the 10th time after I said that I would never watch porn anymore, something just made me furious. Like, why can't I beat this? And I had like a few, well, I could beat half. But you have a few minutes of pleasure and then days go with a lower baseline. It's not just like the rest of the day, post not clarity. No, because the following days, I'm thinking like, oh yes, I'm on day 1 again. Oh, I'm a noob. Those few minutes of pleasure, which did not even were that pleasurable. Like you have all these fantasies. Oh yeah, it's going to be so good. I'm going to have like the perfect ejaculation. It was, yeah, just a meager, yeah, okay, it feels kind of nice, but it's definitely not worth like all the negative side effects that come after it. So that was part of my, you need to have a fire inside you. Why do I want to quit it so bad? One thing you need to understand is you do not need to cut it out cold turkey, because that is not realistic. We are going to progressive deload the amount of times you are doing it. Do you know about how often you check off? Is it like a few times a week? Is it a few times a day? Maybe it's like 50 times a month. Then aim for next month, just do 40 times. The next month do 30 times, then do 20, then do 15, then do, and within 5 months from now, you will be at 5 times a month. And at this point, if you're just like a regular person, it doesn't really matter that much anymore. But if you're like a real disciplined guy, you truly want to have a pure heart towards other people, towards God, and you want to cut porn out completely, this is when you can't go from 5 to 0. If you go from 50 to 0, of course that's not going to happen, and then you will keep relapsing, and then you will wonder, why doesn't this stuff work? So first, progressively deload. If you have already been doing this and you're like me, or check off maybe 3 times a month maximum, then you need something different, and I would consider religion. In the Quran, they say every single action of you gets written down in the book. If you know that, so they're going to write down how I'm stroking my dick, then at the end of my life, I will read this book. And so maybe you're not a Muslim, you don't believe this, but you could see it as something poetically. So at the end of your life, you can kind of scroll through your thoughts, your book, and then you look back at your life, and will you be proud then if you think about all the times you jacked off to some girl who doesn't even know your name, to some pixels? Maybe it is thinking about some ancestor, someone who you loved, who passed away. Think about how your grandfather is watching you right now. Even then, you will still get the urge. So I was scripting this video yesterday, and after I scripted the video, I literally got like the urge to stroke myself, just because I was writing down on my laptop. And something subconsciously just, because when I typed like the letters porn and I saw it, it just turned that monkey brain on who wanted to have some pleasure, to ejaculate, to goon. And I literally recognized the situation, and this is so important, because all those relapses eventually will help you. I've now relapsed like so many times that I understand how a relapse looks. It is, you almost always feel a relapse coming in the first hour of waking up. So are you waking up and you feel particularly horny that day? Are you waking up and when you're washing yourself, you're showering, your dick just feels a bit more sensitive? Like, not to be like weird here, but you wash yourself and you will feel like sometimes it tingles a bit. Those are the days you need to watch out. So I have this myself. I kind of know already which days the urge is going to come. So today it won't come. I just feel today I'm like good, I feel stable, I won't get the urge. But I can tell when the urge comes. And then you need to rationally ask yourself, hey, the previous 50 times that I got that same feeling, I ejaculated with a few minutes of pleasure, but then the rest of the day I felt kind of bad, and I could not look my mother straight in the eyes, and it was kind of weird to look at my family as well. You know what? It is not worth it. If you know this, then you can try to have at least singular time in the day as possible. So what do I mean with singular time? Free that time that you are just sitting by yourself in your room with the phone or the laptop in your hand. And usually this is you are on YouTube, or even worse, on Instagram and TikTok, and you know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for that slightly sexual image, and then you click on it, and then you keep scrolling so that you get like the algorithm to pick up on it, and you get more of this type of videos, and before you know it, you have just gooned. Now the rest of the day is screwed up. I don't know about you, but if you're still kind of early in your journey, it will probably happen that you will relapse. The thing then is to just understand and maybe even journal about it. What made me relapse? How did I feel? Because it will take some time, but eventually you will know when the relapse is coming, and you can actually stop the coming. This is a complete side point, but if you want personal help from me to building an aesthetic physique to attract girls so that you do not have to stroke your little dick anymore, click the link in the description. There's like a whole community out there, all these detailed guides. It's currently in pre-sale, so check it out, and I look forward to working with you.